Welcome to the podcast, Wake Up Humans with Steve Judson.
All right, happy Friday, my friends. This is well known as Black Friday, a day that many get fired up over, and they head out to spend as much money as they can because they're saving a buck. I can never understand spending money in order to save money. It just never made sense to me. And it was funny, I was talking to my daughter today. I'm in Canada right now, getting ready to speak at a conference tomorrow morning. And my daughter was driving me to the airport, and she went out with some friends last night just to experience Black Friday. And she was going to buy a TV that she doesn't need for her room at college. And I told her she's absolutely insane. There's no reason why you need a TV at college. And on the way to the airport, I asked her, so how'd it go last night? What'd you do? She said, Dad, I didn't buy anything. Which kind of humors me because I don't know where she has freaking money. Kid doesn't work. I'm not handing her money. She's good at saving, though. She worked her ass off over the summer working 2 jobs, and she's saved up money, which tells me something that if she was even considering buying a damn TV, she better think twice about asking me for Uber money next week. But she was talking about buying a TV, and she said, well, Dad, it's cheap. It's for sale. It's Black Friday. That was her mindset. It's Black Friday. And I read a statistic today that Black Friday, American shoppers spent a record $5 billion $5 billion in 24 hours. That is really cool. That's a lot of money. That's people going out and having a lot of fun and buying stuff. And, I know they're doing it because for a lot of people it's Christmas time, and it's a time to go out and buy a lot of shit that people don't need and throw stuff under the tree that our kids don't need. But it's, puts a smile on their face, so why not go ahead and do it? And I'm kind of at the phase in my life where I'm shedding things, I'm getting rid of things, and I'm realizing I don't need a lot of stuff. I have everything I need and then some. And the biggest goal in life is just being debt-free, staying out of debt. And, it's funny because one of the statistics was talking about millennials. And I absolutely love millennials. They're like powerhouses in our society. They're such free thinkers. I've got a bunch that work with me. They bring great energy, and they're forward thinkers. But the biggest spenders were millennials, which are ages 24 to 35. They paid an average of $419.52 per person. And this was a report put out by the Washington Post. And, I know people bust millennials' chops, but I think they're pretty much a cool breed, and we should all have them working with us, not for us, because they don't like to work for someone. They want to be part of a mission. They want to be on a mission. They want to be part of a tribe. They want to be changing people's lives. And that's what we do as chiropractors. We change people's lives. We spread the message of living with a clear atlas. How's your atlas? If you haven't bought Wake Up Humans, we didn't do a Black Friday deal because this doesn't need a freaking deal. Every family household needs to have this book on their bookshelf after everyone's read it, discussed it, talked about it over dinner, breakfast, and lunch. Wake Up Humans on Amazon. Go ahead and buy it. Buy it for your friends, if you're a chiropractor. Get in touch with me. DM me on our social at Dr. Steve Judson, and we'll send you cases of it. They come in boxes of 38. I'll give you a Black Friday special. Just buy the damn thing. DM me, and I'll send that shit to you to give to your patients. But when you look at Black Friday, I saw an amazing quote. One of our patients put this out today. I love this lady. And you know what? What's funny about this lady? She's a damn millionaire. And she's very successful, very loving, nurturing, powerful, powerful woman. She's crazy. I love her. And the meme was, look around. All that clutter used to be money. All that money used to be time. I'll repeat that. Look around. All that clutter, all that shit people went out and bought today, some of the things they didn't even need. They bought extras of things they like, that they think that they want. All that clutter used to be money. And all that money used to be time. Time working, sweating, earning your way, making a buck, hustling. You just gave it away because it was on sale. and there's someone else filling their bank account because you bought stuff that you probably didn't need. Now, I know everybody listening to this podcast, you don't fall into that realm, but there's a lot of people there that do. And one of the biggest stressors that causes subluxation is emotional stress. We got a physical, chemical, and emotional stress that cause subluxations, that disorient the atlas, that cut off the brain stem, over 450 million nerve fibers, deteriorating the brain and every cell, tissue, organ of your body communicating in complete harmony. And if you go out and spend all your hard-earned money, and the time that you put into creating abundance in your life, you just gave it away for a deal. That's going to wake you up in about a week from now and stress the hell out of you. Where that money could have been put towards a debt, a credit card. Majority of people going out and just throwing this stuff on a credit card. It's like going to the casino and you've got these chips. You're handing out these $100 chips that if you were handing across a $100 bill, you probably wouldn't do it. But a credit card, they're passing a credit card and they go ahead and spend $500 in about an hour on a Friday night at 2 a.m, which is kind of cool experience. Some people spend $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 on their credit card, which is now gaining interest. And they wake up and that bill comes in the mail a month later and they don't have the money to pay it. You're now stressed out. It's one of the biggest stressors we have is debt, creating debt. Well, get your ass out of debt. You know what? Do you really need that TV, Kylie? Probably not. Because your ass should be in the books studying. Did you need that extra blender, toaster, Best Buy speakers that were on sale? Probably not. And that's when we start analyzing our differences between what our wants and our needs, what we really need in life to survive. Are you fulfilling your needs or are you filling up your wants? And when we fill up our wants, we got closets that are overflowing with more jeans and shirts and t-shirts that we could ever wear in a lifetime. It actually stresses us out. I woke up one day, I got more t-shirts from doing races and things of that nature and chiropractic t-shirts that my closet is still to this day got too much stuff that I'm getting rid of. And I started watch this thing on Netflix called Tidy Up. And this little Japanese girl, I want to take her and put her on my dashboard. She's adorable. She'll come into your house and say a prayer over it and then go through and empty out your closets. And she says, if it no longer brings you happiness, then get rid of it. If it's not bringing you joy, get rid of it. And you think about how many things in our closet alone in our house are just cluttering our brain, our emotions, our forward thinking to expand our just knowledge of life because there's so much stuff collecting dust. And we spend $100,000 on things that we just don't need. We don't need. I was at a Hillsong concert and they showed a video of a guy that lives in like an 8x12 space because he's got no money. And while they were interviewing him, he had a beautiful sweater on with a tie. Guy looked like a stud. And then they showed his little home, which was this 8x12 space. I'm like, where the hell does he keep that stuff? Probably his only outfit that he needs if he's ever showing up to dress up and look nice. But he was happy. It was all he needed. Now, I'm not saying we need to have an 8x12 space and, one tie or sweater in the closet. I mean, we want to have nice stuff. We want to have more stuff. But how much more stuff do we need that this stuff bears us down, weighs us down, stresses us out? And is it ever enough? Is it ever truly enough? And do we absolutely need it? And we know the truth is no. If we cut back and said, you know what? As a country, we're not going to be spending billions of dollars in a 24-hour space, and instead we're going to turn around and pay off some debt. A great guy to listen to is Dave Ramsey. If you haven't heard of this guy, go to Dave Ramsey and he gives you baby steps on how to get out of debt. Debt-free people have less stress. Less stress means less subluxation. Less subluxation means your atlas is clear, your body's clear, you can make better health decisions, life decisions, happy decisions, more loving, nurturing relationships because you're less stressed out. Bottom line. So let's just do it, man. As we start getting into New Year's resolutions, and we'll be going through some steps and some, I'm working on a 10-step process, I think is what it's going to come out to. We'll do a series on this, on 10 steps to thriving and being abundant in life. What does that look like? We'll have to share that. And then you have to share this with your friends to let them know. Let's listen to where we are now as a country and as a society and internationally. This goes around the world. The premise is the same. The less stress we have, the healthier, more abundant we could be. And our mind could relax and not worry about where the next buck is coming, how we're going to pay off the next bill, because we've actually sat down and created a space of abundance, financial abundance, debt-free abundance, that we could focus our energy on things like relationships and our own personal health. We could afford to do things for ourselves that empowers us and makes us stronger and healthier. How are we going to take those steps? So when we see things around the house that are just creating clutter, and the challenge is to wake up tomorrow or go home today and look around and look at all the clutter and say, what can I do without? And get rid of. Fill your car up with shirts and things, and that guy standing on the corner with a sign that he needs food, give him a couple shirts. I don't care what you think about him. Give him some shirts. Go to the homeless shelter, give some stuff away. And realize that all the money that we're spending, it used to be time. That was time and energy that we poured into the process of collecting that paycheck or whatever it was, that we just gave away for something that we're looking just to fulfill an emotion for the moment to make us feel good, that now just becomes another product on our shelf at home. And it's not necessary. It's an unnecessary stressor. So enjoyed your Black Friday. I hope you enjoyed your Black Friday. But I'm here to say, let's create a White Monday, man, where we get clear and we say, I don't need to do this anymore. I don't need to fall into the propaganda. You don't have to call it White Friday. You can call it Yellow Friday, Purple Friday, Brown Friday. I don't give a crap what you call it. But realize that the more you keep your money to yourself and you invest it in yourself and you get clear with yourself, you clear your debt, and you're able to invest it in your own health, your own time, save up a plane ticket and travel to Aruba and chill out on a beach for a week with your spouse and kids and relax instead of that extra TV because it was on sale, those extra clothes because they were on sale, realizing we don't really need it. No reason getting your blood pressure up over it. Invest ourselves and our energy wiser. And it's going to help you hold your Atlas better. Plain and simple. So we're going to rock it forward, man. As we're getting into New Year's, we're now going to head into December. We're going to start putting together a series of thought processes and action steps that we could put into enhancing our life. Practical. Many of you have been DMing me and asking me to cover certain things. We will cover them. We're listening. If you have questions, we do have a YouTube channel that people are signing up for. We're going to get more proactive in there, creating videos. After tomorrow's conference, I'll be interviewing one of my very, very good friends, Dr. Peter Amliger. It's going to be one of our first interviews ever on the podcast. I'm excited about it. So stay tuned. Share this with a friend. Hey, listen, they say one of the things you got to do with these podcasts is get your people to not testimonial you know what I'm saying, to give me a freaking 5-star, whatever, to up the ranking, to attract more people. Because I want to attract people that we've never met before, that we can help transform their lives. If you're a chiropractor, we're going to drive them into your office to help them live abundantly and healthy. So make it rock, baby. We love you. We'll talk to you soon. Ciao.
You've been listening to Wake Up Humans with Steve Judson. To get Steve's books, Wake Up Humans and Atlas Adjusted, just visit Amazon. The Wake Up Humans podcast is a copyright of Steve Judson. Be sure to look up other episodes. Wake Up Humans will educate, inspire, and bring you clarity. Thanks for listening to Wake Up Humans with Steve Judson. Visit wakeuphumans.org.